Hello, very good morning children. Just yesterday we have to study how the transactions are recorded in the books of original entry. Regarding cash book, how the transactions are recorded in cash book as the name given. Just the particular transaction take place in the organization that is related to cash. First of all, we have to know the meaning of cash book. All the business transactions of any enterprise related to cash, I mean to say cash receipt or cash payments, are recorded in cash book. In this book, only the cash related transactions are recorded. Whether the expenses incurred and the cash payment is made, that is recorded in the cash book. Any income received in form of cash, in the terms of cash, such incomes are recorded in cash book. Now my dear, just I am explaining this one. You can know the particular things. Cash book is a journal as well as ledger. Not need of opening the cash account in the ledger. And also, whether the management or the owner of the business want to know the exact cash flow, whatever the cash in hand in the organization, he can ascertain, he can know. The cash balances and the bank balances related to bank transactions are also recorded in the cash book. Yes, today the pro forma and the recording of the transactions I will explain what's the procedure adopted. Form of 4 types of the cash book. Single column cash book. In this book, only cash transactions are recorded. Double column cash book, cash and bank, both the columns given in double column cash book. 3 column cash book, when the transactions are made in the organization, we receive discount and allowed discount. So the 3 columns, cash, bank with discount, 3 columns are required in 3 column cash book. One cash book that is called the petty cash book. In petty cash book, what are the petty expenses are recorded by head, having a number of columns. Some certain of amount is provided to the cashier and he makes payment for the general expenses, postage, traveling allowance. Just he has the money on interest. A certain sum of amount is provided to the clerk or petty cashier. He is called the petty cashier. Now my dear children, yes, today I would like to tell you the just you can see at the board cash book. Just we have to draw the lines of cash. Pro forma of the cash. In middle, just you have to draw the thick line this way. Just this one is the column of amount. That is the ledger folio column. This one is the voucher number. That is the particular. You can see. In credit column also having both the sides. This one is the debit and you can tell it receipt. Receipts. And this one is the credit column. Credit column, that is what? Payment. Payments. This is the column of date where the date is mentioned on the particular transaction takes place. Date is mentioned. Particular. How the transactions, for what the transactions has taken place, just recorded in particular column. I need to say the brief explanation of the transaction. This one is the voucher number. Voucher number, that is the supporting document prepared in the organization. Ledger folio number. LF, ledger folio number. On which page just this one is posted into the ledger, that page number of ledger. Amount. And same way date, particular, voucher number, ledger folio, amount. Single column cash. Single column cash. This one is the single column cash book. Suppose that purchase goods for cash on 1st January. For example, purchase goods for cash. We purchase the goods or the organization purchase the goods for cash. So in the exchange of goods, we make the payment for the goods. So it is recorded in the payment column. We are paying money. So on the particular date, first in particular, just you can write buy goods account. Buy goods account 10,000. We have purchased the good for cash in 10,000. Just you can write over here 10,000. Just the payment is being made for the goods. So in payment column means whatever the receipt of cash recorded in debit column and payment of the cash recorded in the payment column. Very simple. Very simple. Just the posting in cash book is very easy method. Sells goods for cash. Just we are receiving the cash by selling the goods. So we can write this way on 2 January, second 2 sells. The cash is being received on selling the goods. Just whatever the voucher number, by which voucher number, just the voucher number you can fill over here, whether given in the organization in practical way. But ledger folio number where this one is posted into the ledger page number, just we can write over here. And amount, suppose that 20,000, just we can put over here 20,000. I think it will be clear for the sake of you. Suppose that paid wages 200, paid payment, just the payment is being made. So on 3rd January, date of month, just 3rd January. So by wages. Suppose that 300, whether information given in the question, purchased goods from Ram, purchased goods from Ram. It cannot be recorded in the cash book because this one is the credit transactions. So this one is recorded in the purchase book. Is it? Earlier I have explained this one. It is recorded in journal proper or purchase book. Received cash from Sheetal. Received cash from Sheetal 5,000. So you can write over here on 5 January to Sheetal in debit column, to Sheetal 5,000 is being received from Sheetal as a cash. So this one is recorded in debit side as 5,000 in receipt column. Clear? For example, paid to Mohan 2,000. Paid to Mohan 2,000 on 31st January by Mohan, payment column. In credit side, by Mohan 2,000. This one is the example that is being given you. Whatever the transactions given, you can solve the sum all the information you can record in the cash book this way, and you can make the balance. Just total. Remember, cash book always shows the debit balance. Cash book always shows the debit balance. But see over here, the total of this one, 25,000 in debit column, 25,000. Just you are watching over here, 25,000. And the balance amount, 10,000 plus 2,000 and 300. 12,300 is deducted from 25,000. Then that is the balance. By balance CD, by balance CD, whatever the balance is, just you can find, just you can write over here 25,007 12,700. This one is the cash in hand. It is showing cash in hand, this cash book. So all the transactions here, only the example is being given for the sake of you. That is the single column cash book. Only cash related transactions are recorded. Okay, now come to the double column cash book. In double column cash book, just whatever the transactions made in double column cash book, double column cash book. Just you can find over here the bank also, among cash and bank. Two columns means bank related transactions are recorded in cash book. How? Just you can see over here. Now, my dear children, you have drawn the line. Just the bank column. This one is the bank and also cash. This way you can write. Bank and cash. Bank related transactions, bank and cash related transaction, both are recorded in double column cash book. You see over here, whatever the transaction just made in cash column, in single column, that is, and I would like to tell you the bank related transactions also. Just you have to bifurcate the what are the transactions, what are the information given related to check or bank and cash. One transactions might, this one is the contra entry I would like to tell you. When we withdraw from bank for the business purpose, when the amount is withdrawn from the bank for the business purpose, that will be the contra entry. In both sides of the cash book, the entries are recorded. Such transactions are recorded both sides, means receipt column and payment column. Why and how, I would like to tell you. Suppose that deposited into bank 10,000 on 7 January, deposited into bank means bank is receiving in receipt column, deposited into bank by which way? Cash. To cash in bank column, just you can write over and draw the line of voucher number and ledger folio also. Voucher number, ledger folio. So deposited 10,000 in bank column. Now you can see this one is the bank and this one is the locker of the business. So you are going to deposit the money in bank column, you have to withdraw from the locker. You will have to. Then you can deposit the money in the bank. I mean to say in हिंदी बेटा, इस जेब से निकाल के उस जेब में. तो बैंक में हमने जमा किया, तो हम निकालेंगे कहाँ से? कैश से. कैश से पेमेंट करके बैंक में मैं जमा कर रहा हूं. तो 7 बाई बैंक. What's the amount withdrawn? 10,000. And 10,000 from cash card. इधर से पैसा कैश से हमने पेमेंट किया, कैश कॉलम में डाला और बैंक कॉलम में जमा कर दिया. इसे ही कहते हैं कॉन्ट्रा एंट्री. सी ऐसे उसके आगे आप क्या लगा देते हैं? सी लगा देते हैं. वाउचर नंबर, लेजर फोलियो. आपने यहां पर लिख दिया सी. कॉन्ट्रा. Paid salaries by check. Suppose that paid salaries by check on 31st January by salary. अब इसे कहां लिखेंगे बेटा? बैंक कॉलम में, क्योंकि बैंक के माध्यम से तो पेमेंट के बैंक कॉलम में चेक के द्वारा आप सैलरी पे कर रहे हैं 7. अब यही देख सकते हैं आप, इस पर बैलेंस कर लीजिए. हम आपको नेक्स्ट डे से कल से क्वेश्चन सॉल्यूशन करके बताएंगे. अब देख रहे हैं आप, टोटल कर लीजिए. बैंक कॉलम पर 10,000 एंड कैश कॉलम पर 25.